来吧，一朵。我觉得手机到网络 WiFi 不是太稳，连 WiFi 的时候感觉都顿顿。哦，这是新的，还是没有？这是旧的。拍照。
Hey there. Believe we've met? I oversee delivery operations as well as maintenance and repairs. Nice to have you on board. I'm Mama, in case I didn't mention it before. Those there are strands. Not just used for packing, by the way, but for identification too. Take a closer look and you'll see. See the red there? That's your blood.
刚刚有解释了一下，就是那个，现在看到就是在那个现在看到那个有点像是攀山绳那个东西。刚刚是解释那个攀山绳上面那个红色是我的血，这样子，它可以拿来辨识我的身份这样子。所以之后会有那个神代的升级，梦程度你可以把它当成我的升级这样子。因为这个游戏里面没有什么太多没有等级的概念。
This case will remove any chiral matter still clinging to your suit. Speaking of suits, blue is for delivery personnel, red for medical, orange for corpse disposal, and black for security.
所以我是送货员，我要穿蓝的。好像也做这个眼镜啊。好，黑的就好了。我觉得其他的颜色好像太滑了一点。看看 BB。
Sam, this is Deadman. I calibrated your BB based on physiological data we collected from you earlier. It's still just a best guess, though. After you take it out for a spin, we can check if you're in sync and tweak the BB sensitivity as needed.
改成 FEV。说话。
You okay?
只想睡觉。 啦，洗澡。
Sam, Hartman here. Researcher devoted to uncovering the secrets of the beaches in the Death Stranding, as well as those of dooms and repatriates. The shower in your room was designed with chiral decontamination in mind. Chiral matter can adversely affect hormone secretion and nervous function. There's a correlation between exposure and the development of phobias, as well as in extreme cases, violent and suicidal impulses. Chiralian contamination has even been postulated as a trigger for the onset of dooms. I should add that these showers have another function: the collection of blood, hair, fluids, and other natural waste products. They provide a non-invasive means to monitor your exposure to chiralium and your overall health. And I freely admit a chance to study the unique properties of your physiology, you being a repatriate and all.
马桶应该就不用试了啦。那我们就离开吧。
Well, have you had a chance to think it over? Chock full of chiralium, but safe for you Dooms guys to wear. That's all you'll need to go forth and reconnect the world. To make us whole again.
I'm a porter. I don't care about connecting anything. Or making knots. But I'll do what I have to help Amelie out.
Listen up, Sam. The terminals Amelie's people built in the towns and cities they passed through on their journey west are called knots. The infrastructure's there, but the Cairo network is offline. Right now, it's only capable of transmitting voice communications, sometimes wired, sometimes wireless, and a small amount of data. So, unless the necessary data stored on site, our chirograms won't show up. Amelie and the other Bridges members you've seen around the place are grams generated with local data. In case you didn't know. Anyway, all you've got to do is find the knot, connect your Cupid, and bring Cairo communications online. Once you connect it to the terminal, you'll be able to initiate zero-time massive data transmission with the UCA network. And just like that, you'll reconnect us not only to each other, but to our past. All the lost and fragmented junk data will be compiled and restored, like bringing a dinosaur back to life from a fossil. $4.6 billion years of history on Earth. All the wisdom and knowledge we lost since the Death Stranding will be ours again. And that, my friend, is how we'll beat this thing. Once you establish Cairo communications, generating grams won't be an issue. You'll also be able to use Cairo printers. Won't be long before we're able to send all kinds of things through the wire.
Except anything original. Or that's got a soul. Nothing real. Just copies.
True. Which is why we'll still need porters like you. Before and after we're made whole, we'll need men in the middle.
No rest for the wicked, huh?
Yeah, well, idle hands and all that. We'll give you the details at the dispatch terminal. Make sure you check it upstairs. Drop's waiting up there, too.
These shoes look like they've done some serious miles. Shall I dispose of them?
Wait. Hold on. There's something I want you to look into. My blood seemed to set those things off. Happened more than once.
Set them off? How do you mean?
I don't know. You took my blood, didn't you? You tell me.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Take care of him. I promise you. Baby. Baby. Baby, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Steady.
开始送货员的生活了。
Sam, this is Di Hartman. Your current objective is to extend the Cairo network from here to Port Knot City. But don't think you can make a beeline straight for it. Signal won't carry that far. To cover the distance, we need to utilize knots. Think of it like tying ropes together to make a longer rope. The first of these knots is a Bridges Way station. Go ahead and take a look at the order. Deliver whatever they need, and connect the Cupid.
哈哈，没错。
Sam, order summaries may contain information critical to your success. Make sure to review them before getting underway.
看地图，还好啦，反正就毛起来送就对了啦。全部背起来。
Sam, we've supplied you with some rope and a ladder for this run. They should help with the steeper inclines, and the ladder will also make a halfway decent bridge if you need to cross a river. Right now, I figure you're thinking about how you want to handle this order.
梯子有点多，梯子啊，4个可以啊，让我放。活动一点哦，这样子，它自动摆放会比较比较合理的配重方式。像你看，我刚刚全部放在背后，有些它就会这样子就会放在腰部啊、手部这样子。
Order assigned.
对，对啊。我记得是有啦，不过它应该不是那个，应该不是那种真正的冲突药。我觉得这个就不确定是翻译的问题，因为我没有注意它那个 用的英文。
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Sam, triple checked your loadout, I take it?
梯子，绳索，小便。你看，请顾及别人的感受，避免在人四周或建筑周边小便。这有点尴尬。收起来。这个看这个考虑放哪边啊？收起来。好，收起来了，好了。
Anybody home?
地图要往这边。哦。这是什么？嗨，没有车给我开。啊，苦命！车给我，我要开车。车给我。哎，真是苦命。
Have a pleasant journey.
Sam, you see that sign someone left over there? You can leave some of your own if you'd like. Messages, warnings, words of encouragement, whatever comes to mind.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
一路顺风。不过我觉得真的有差欸。
Sam, even the best porters have been known to lose their cargo. But you're better than the best. You've got what it takes to finish what they started. If you come across any abandoned shipments, consider taking them to their intended destination.
It's easier than you might think. See, all our packages are tagged with Bridges IDs for easy tracking. And your Odra deck is equipped with a scanner which might detect said IDs. Which is a roundabout way of saying that that thing on your shoulder can help you locate mislaid shipments.
因为我记得，其实该怎么说？因为我记得是其实就是我之前玩的时候，还蛮多的，就是网络留下来的东西。对，就是网络上面大家留下来的东西。 就是现在意外的，好像其实也就是看，其实好像也没太多东西，就是没太多可以帮忙的。
Remember, Sam, every parcel is a promise made to a person in need, and they're counting on you to deliver.
哦，没有，就是像我刚刚啊，你看我过河，我放下那一个梯子之后，其他就是因为那个梯子会放在伺服器上面，所以如果有其他人想要过河，就可以利用那个梯子过河，就比较好过河这样。看一下哦，这个应该都是主角室啦。哦，这个就有趣了。一般来有大部分的这些是游戏毕竟要让你设定，就是让你可以就是有一点挑战，你可以把它想就是其他游戏里面遗失的，对。可是有些时候有部分是真的就是玩家，因为玩家如果我死掉了，那我身上的装备会有部分就消失了这样子，对。那如果我装备部分消失的时候，就会用这种方式这样乱丢在地上。
Good work, Sam. I see you brought in some lost cargo. Feel free to submit it here for processing. If you come across any more while out on a run and don't think you can carry it to its destination, you can always put it in storage. It'll be safe and secure until another porter comes along to finish the job. Even if it has to pass through a dozen more hands before it arrives, you can rest easy knowing you did your part.
对，然后如果像是实体的人，就是网络上的人，丢的装备我也是可以捡到，然后捡到之后，我如果把它送回去他该要的位置的时候，那一个人到了就是该送达那个位置，他会看到有人帮他把他遗失的东西送来了，然后你可以拿着就可以拿去直接还任务这样子。然后每次看到那种的时候，都会内心满满的感动，就是人间处处有温馨这样子。对，先放这边好了。我先放这边。好 ，Go Go Go！ 有地址，所以是还是有人的，因为毕竟这个是导演编辑版，感觉就其实玩游戏的人已经没有那么多了。看到你放照片，好喝吗？好喝吗？看有没有人走山路。 哎呀，都是尼克伊士顿。等一下，主角室的那一个送货员太逊了吧，一直丢东西。
If you come up against a sheer cliff or a steep slope, don't forget about the ladder we issued you. Be sure to try it out. I'd be interested to see what uses a seasoned pro like you might find for it.
很好。有点太妙，有时间移的地方就有不太对的东西。像那种陡峭就是要靠手速，按错就对不起。也 OK。哦 no， 在那边看得到的。哦，可能那个酒精味道不习惯。哎呀，主角室那个送货员未免丢太多东西了吧？不是，是身上的攀山绳那一根是不用，他那个另外那个绳子上面应该是没有写。然后这么长，应该比较难度的，看看有没有。哎，塞了多少东西啊！游乐车真的是，这太夸张了啦！我这应该有点重哎，不知道塞不塞上月标，抱歉。这个回程。好，对，好吧。来喝水。Go go go！ 有那个身上的那个攀山。这个地方，好啦，不要跑下去。哎呦，好。我可以的，加油！主角冲，可以的，相信你可以的。
Sam, if you stumble across any memory chips on the road, be sure to submit them via the nearest terminal. There's no telling what kind of rare and valuable data they might contain. You're sure to make someone very, very happy with your contribution.
这都好，小伙。
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. We've all been feeling the loss of Central Knot City. No one seemed to know what it meant for the organization, or the UCA, or us. The oxytocin will take the edge off, and that'll be a big help. Won't be long before we're back on track. You may have a luck. This is great. Thank you again. Yeah, everything looks to be in good order. And soon our way station will be too, I hope. You're with the second team, right?
Dead. Caught in the void out.
No way. That one blast got them all? And what, they just sent you out on your own? I mean, if it was just a delivery, that'd be one thing. Porters come through from time to time, but... The second team was meant to bring the Cupid. They were gonna connect us up. 3 years we've been waiting for help. 3 years! And they sent us one guy. Shit. Tell me you brought more than the Oxy, at least.
I've got the Cupid.
You... Really? So it's true. I finally got it working. Well, then you just might be the answer to my prayers. So what are you waiting for? You put us on the goddamn grid. Connection to Capital Knot City. It's really happening. Just like Amelie promised. We can finally do what we came here to do. Hey, you're headed west, right? Gonna be a lot of people happy to see you. Guess you'll keep on till you hit the coast, huh? Which means you'll get to see Amelie in person. Oh, that's something. That is really something. Me, I've never met her. Only seen her holo messages back when I was with the first expedition. Well, anyway, you best be careful on the road. There's some bad people out there. More than good, some say. But I don't need to tell you that.
Thank you, Sam. By bringing that way station into the Cairo network, you've put it in direct contact with those of us back here in Capital Knot City.
Right. What's next?
West of the way station are a couple of structures our previous expedition put in place. And beyond them is your next destination, Port Knot City. It's on the shore of a crater lake that formed after the first void out. Your objective is to link up Port and Capital Knot. But to do that, you'll need to utilize our facilities as additional waypoints. They'll be essential for establishing a stable connection. Given the distance we need to cover, we're looking at using a distribution center and a power station, as to which you should head for first. Start with the distro center. We've got some cargo that needs delivering anyway. Check the nearby delivery terminal to pick it up.
Good work. New order available. Please access to...
又是2个盾牌。
Your hard work's paying off, Sam. Thanks to the increase in network capacity, HQ is now in a position to provide you with additional materials and support. Should prove useful. Sam, you can use that PCC to build a post box.
哇，油桶目前应该没什么屁用，没关系啦，要点用。好花钱哦。等一下，攀爬出。梯子留影了，把这2个可以发出。交货。先把这些全部消化。
This will be right at home in my collection.
OK， 哦，恢复机晶片，白虎 ，print out。
Thank you for your
东
contribution.
西，print out， 档案，机晶片，一下这个东西，你至少把装备给我啊！我不想，这只是刚普拉的宅知识啊，这没有意义啊，真的是，哎，今天一起，那没塞啦。
To build a post box, you'll need to use a PCC. It goes with... PCC in order. Head to the site I designated and build that post box, would you? You should have no trouble finding it if you check your map and compass from time to time.
然后就我去哪个地方？好啦，哎，奇怪的上司，真讨厌。
Weapons restrictions lifted.
是你们求我帮忙的，干嘛那么啰嗦？哦，那个树枝是，就是因为把它想的就是游戏里面的资源。 要做一些东西的时候，的确要用资源。然后有一些要去可以到主角日西边中心站的遗失物品，谢老哥。好看能不能？
Sam, remember that prolonged exposure to timefall damages cargo containers. Don't stay out in the rain any longer than you have to.
好。那赶快啦！你让我跑一下步。哎，走那么慢，要我做什么？好，快到了，乖。
Sam, I see you've arrived at the designated site. Good. When you're ready to proceed, activate your PCC.
可以收更多的这样，好吧。
Good work, Sam.
好，慢慢来。就是做一点搬运工的工作。 但是有在看风，比基，先慢跑啊，可以。
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Delivering cargo.
I'm so glad you're here. Gotta say, you truly are incredible. All right then. Thanks for everything. Good work.
哦，瞬间用量减少，真好。Go go go！ 好，做一件事就好了。
Weapons restrictions lifted.
喝口水。有啦，减少很多了，30几公斤了。虽然这样说起来感觉蛮可怕，30几公斤好像也不轻。很多东西。看起来就还好。好，大概知道哪些东西，入手吧。
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged. Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you.
Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
就是你看亮亮的那个是，你要说有点像盗贼那样的角色。偷我的东西，让你偷嘞，可恶！有胆过河啊，有胆过河啊！来啊来啊！闪避闪，有胆过河。真的教哎，对，那个他们国小学生的重量。不过国小学生其实现在都会觉得好像其实也没到那么重啦，感觉拎一拎还是拎得起来的。就双手抓起来啊！小朋友不是都这样子，双手这样子抓，然后往上，就是往上抬就拎起来了，不是这样子的吗？然后做3颗不是很常这样子，然后抓起来拎，逃跑成功，逃跑成功，耶！撤退耶！我们这群胖仔，不是有懂吗？嘞，蛮累啦。
Trouble, huh? Good thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BT.
不是这样的意思是，那你不会更好啊？一边 BT 一边是 BT， 一边是谬耳驴人。喂，上监狱，好，看看能不能下一个桥好了。好，我印象中可以建更大的桥，之后来建更大的桥。不是，加油，跑起来，体力给我恢复，跑起来！爬山的小朋友。我会觉得，该怎么说？我会觉得是前期是 BT 可怕，后期是人啰嗦。对，因为只要有人有那种盗贼在旁边，你要建筑，要恢复建筑或什么都不能用。对，你会被卡东卡西。所以你一定要把所有的盗贼全部找到，你才能做很多事情。可是就是不是打倒一只就好了，对。然后 BT 的话，前面是因为你对他你就是没办法什么，就真的拿他没辙，能逃，能用力逃这样子，因为拿他没辙，所以。前面其实真的看到他就赶快闪，然后真的很地狱。对，啊！ 不是，我不是我。好，你刚不是有捂住呼吸吗？应该是这个关系，应该是我没有缓缓走啊。要小心走。可以，应该是我没有小心走，所以声音太大声。宕机了。Why?
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
是体性独显。快走！对，刚刚那个就是遇到 BT 的时候。
When the strain on your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself. It's called autotoxemia. If your BB's not performing to spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
快到，赶快到，乖，加油，快到了。然后如果我刚刚被那一堆人手一直继续抓住的话，我就会被拖到很远的地方。
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain hot until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
很远，没有，就这个地方啊，这个地方。也不知道很远啦，就是拉出一段距离，然后就被倒地这样，然后身上的装备就会全部散开这样。话说这个游戏一直在玩的时候啊，就是你不觉得这些人都没有跟你实体碰面，除了一开始那几个人之外，都会觉得是真的有这些人吗？还是从头到尾大家都在另外一个世界，然后你是在你世界这边来做事情
？They weren't joking when they said you were a legend. Okay, it's time. Do you mind connecting us to the network?
对，真的就是会觉得他们可能是不是都，因为毕竟都不是真，感觉都没有跟你实体见面，然后你又看不到这些人。当然，我怀疑的是自己是不是真的这样。
Sam. As always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
哦，有，因为这一堆都是上面的那一些符号都是网络上的人才会留的，所以代表对啊，就是你就会觉得是不是大家都是你其实是在一个虚拟世界里面过这样子。
And with those materials you brought for our chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor. Now head west and keep on doing what you do.
Good. The distro center is on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
Good work.
Yeah. 不过后来真的可以看到这
Dead
次，
man, you there? Little help?
所以就
Okay, Sam.
比较可以接
Remove
受
the。pod and connect it to that incubator.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excessive stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A steel mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the steel mother in capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its steel mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BP are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
不过后面有解释啦，后面其实算是几乎快结局的时候有解释，就是为什么有所谓的这种死而复活这件事情。我觉得比较有趣的是，近期其实一些游戏，像上次给你看的《艾尔登法环》，那些其实因为没关系，现在在说话。
Falling down. London Bridge is falling down. My fair lady. Sam? Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard. Still not chained up. Still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east, back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another. And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope. I'll be waiting, Sam. Waiting for you. Come and find me.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
对啊，就是最近一些不错的游戏，像就是其实它对于所谓的死而复活，这就是因为它不可能，就是它一面因为是游戏，所以会让你容易，就是可以一直在 retry。可是它真的死而复活这件事情，一些好的游戏会解释你为什么可以这样子，对，就会让你梦从算代入感吧，有一点点。好啦，有机会再唱歌啦，蛮好玩的。嘿嘿嘿嘿，真的，那等一下可以让你对镜子跑，让你看他照镜子。
Sam, this is Hartman. Deadman relayed your request to me, as I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Drilling. Dispensing.
对，对好，你有看到那个？你还说刚刚照镜子。
Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react. Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs. It is only by recovering these materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. Oh, it's almost time.
After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the Chiral Network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
干嘛新的？好像没有新的东西哦。对啊，就是他们会抢货物，就是他们这个盗贼的设定蛮有趣的，从一般的送货员改变。然后刚刚的时候，我觉得有趣的是，一开始我没有很搞清楚那个 "dooms" 的意思，可是因为它是那个新人用 "our dooms" 来形容，然后我现在目前的解读是觉得应该是因为里面其实每一个主要角色都有他自己的故事，某种程度来说，因为 doom 本身英文就是厄运嘛，所以我会觉得这一群你可以说受诅咒的人，或者有够衰的人这样子想法。对，因为他们都有各自留存在这个世界上，然后与这个世间的一切奋斗的理由。对，各自不同， 你可以说各自都是一点特殊的人物，虽然不是什么超人，可是都有他们特殊的地方，也可以说哀伤的地方，对不对？打招呼这个很好玩哦。到时候如果看到人的时候就可以打招呼。我现在这边看不看到人？等一下换个鞋子好了。清水区。哦，这应该增加了。我记得之前没有注意到那个树袋会变色。嗯，哦，就是可以接触完就可以。对，所以一般都还是要装进装满。对。啊，你看这边可以放音乐哦。
Sam, we've received a distress call from the distro center staff. Check the order on the delivery terminal as soon as you're ready.
不是离开就没有音乐了，可恶！问到 BGM 吗？好了，关笑笑。
Everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
Says the woman in the mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Sam, there's something I forgot to tell you. It's about managing your BB stress levels and reducing the risk of autotoxemic attacks. There are a few things you can do if your BB starts showing signs of distress.
Such as?
Such as take a moment to look after it. Cradle the pod, gently rock it, that sort of thing. Out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that...
Something wrong?
When I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Bleed-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
It's okay. It's all right.
那上面的那个湿气就变成那个药灯。
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know, after all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
好烦啊！好，先取回来，然后再拿枪对。
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one. You never know when you'll need to recon an area.
建造器，等等，建造器那么多干嘛？哎，啊。这样比较合理。对，穿上鞋子，这样就是正常的鞋子，很好啊。好了，这样可以。
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. As the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Order assigned.
好，听很好哦。
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
你看一堆人，这个就是这些真的是网络上真实的人，看他的 ID。
weapons restrictions lifted.
有点麻烦，所以要等双充电器。好，瞭望台跟油桶，好，一点地方放了瞭望台。
Sam, chiral crystals are pretty small and can be difficult to spot with the naked eye. I'd advise you to use your ultra deck to point you in the right direction. If you want to survey a wider area, though, you might consider building a watchtower and relying on its sensors.
所以有电的地方就是这一条线里面，所以我要在这一条线里面装。好。快点，OK， 好。VD 区，要到这边找到东西，应该不是吧？泰罗斯日本是在。拉高一点，然后从这边穿过去看看。这是收集开若水晶，应该不是吧？让我看到，收集开若水晶在这边没错。谬驴人在这边，好吧，继续往前冲，有点讨厌。好，是相反方向。都好，有点麻烦。这车队现在不能开，因为它现在没电了。要等到就是可以帮它充电，才能开它，有点糟，非常讨厌。对啊。
Sam, chiral crystal deliveries are a little different from usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any chiral crystals you're carrying.
好，我们先专心的处理这件事情。我来造一个，不是，等一下，我见到漆就这样用完了。Hello， 不行，这个不行，这样不行。把我见到漆拿回来一下。
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
然后有那么多的东西。
Decontaminating suit.
All
clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Safe travels.
Hello.
Your private locker can be used to store...
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Restrictions lifted.
好，那我在路上放一个瞭望台好了。
Call it a rule or a habit, but most mules almost always bring stolen shipments home with them. Find the post box, steal back the cargo. Simple as that. But be careful. These guys are armed. If this goes sideways, be ready to fight.
有这个游戏猛毒，它不允许打死人，因为打死人死掉的人会变成 VT， 所以只会更麻烦，所以他不希望你打死。
Construction complete.
我要看一下目前的位置。椅子好，附近有没有驴人？好啦，目前应该是这样子。好，认命。按住装备神态。扶起来。
Yeah, this is nice.
左手准备神态。这边这样子。拉人家。可以，好，小杰。走起来！爬楼梯喽，好累哦，真的是在登山。这边再加一个梯子好了，加一个地，好多地点哦。往上走。加一个体操，帮助大家奔跑。是啊，我是好人。哎，有绳子，我没注意到绳子，可恶。
Remember, Sam, before you approach the fuel drop site, we recommend you use a watchtower to confirm the location of the post box containing our cargo.
Oh, 敌人，讨厌。
Mule drop sites are rarely deserted,
这
so
个是高级梯
remaining
子。
undetected is key. Keep a low profile and move slowly to minimize noise. 'Been spotted by a mule. Find somewhere to hold up. Look around, trust your instincts.
走，要吗？要吗？哈哈哈！抢他的靴子啊！ 到一只。应该就在最后一只。竟敢小看我！没有，橘子太多了。
Been busy? Seems all the mules in your vicinity have been incapacitated.
太多了吧？有人靴子，那我就把这个下来。没有人靴子，我应该走哪一个吧？这个是在配送中心，哎，可以耶。那我就一路拿。很重，不行，91公斤。好了，我现在已经91公斤了，我觉得我乖一点好了。91公斤啊，这个重量。高级帐篷，对啊。猫猫狗狗的蟑螂。是阿猫阿狗那个游戏的蟑螂吗？应该不是，那个游戏有点古老。那个游戏应该是差不多2000年以前的游戏。哈哈哈，太瘦了啦，真的很瘦说。当你做手法的时候，大概都知道你就是应该是可以拎得起来，没问题，而且可以轻松拎起来。就应该说公主抱不难。
Looks like a path.
我是你妈，攀爬住，是南王八蛋取的烂名字。这样子。看一下这个邮箱有什么东西，我要顺手翻一点东西。
Sam, you can use share lockers to exchange car.
共用植物箱还好啦，这样应该没关系，直接走就好啦。感谢。
Thanks for the help.
Damn addicts chasing a cargo high. Shame we gotta deal with their bullshit at all. Back in the day, AI did everything. Deliveries were handled by unmanned vehicles and drones. And all we had to do was sit back and let them work. It was revolutionary. Damn near singularity. No reason for it not to take off. But it didn't. People didn't like it when we took the human element out of the service industry. So, after some consideration, we put it back in. Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there, it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo-chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next order. Make sure you're not him.
大任务哦，水晶要多少？100。OK。看下我的开肉，哎，开肉2。开肉145，有，我达到了。
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Safe travels.
《签交遗失的货物。
Back, are you? You trying to put the rest of us to shame? Fine by me.
Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
$45了。
Good work. Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to push you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it. Never doubted you'd come through for us.
Sam, how are your shoes holding up? Not too well, I imagine, conditions being what they are out there. Nothing. Carry on like that, and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies. Bridges standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair. But if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our many facilities.
recording, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely upon. One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive mans with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same can be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Good work. Got some chiral crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated chiralium levels, which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Damn, son. That is a lot of crystals. Maintenance and R&D will both get their fill, looks like.
可以造桥了。
Excess chiral crystals can be deposited at any facility. They'll be added to the stores held on site. These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to fabricate equipment as needed.
Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
That's container repair spray for patching up cargo containers. Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all that. Useful stuff if you and your cargo have been through the ringer. We've added it to your supplies
才
list,
3个啦，
so
因为
it's
有一个
readily
50几
available
个
if and when you
，60个，然后另外一个有可能70几个吧。物品修理箱。两个放在私人货物。私人货物好。 下看卡就建造集体子流。
BC.
There is a correlation between elevated chiralium levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result.
看到那个新人胸口那是 AED 哦。
Needn't worry though. Local chiral density is still.
后面会解释为什么他随身背着一个 AED， 然后连在身上。
Be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
虽然还是一样，这个 AED 的
If you
使
come
用还
into
是
more
最贵。
chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
You've added a bridge schematic to your PC. The first step is laying the foundation, after which you'll have to supply additional materials to finish the job. Take a stroll across one you built yourself, and I guarantee you'll be glad you made the effort. Give it a try.
Thank you for your contribution.
电厂、桥梁，反正就是这是废弃工厂。感觉没有很简单诶，那我们去风电场好了。没错。金属。所以，不好意思，我已经真要受众了。对啊，到橘色了。好，一次背400好了。等一下上厕所。
Order assigned.
对啊，没关系，那个桥很快就可以，那个离得很近，很快就可以建一个桥的地方，然后400平左右就会拆除。
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Safe travels.
Okay, Sam. Make your way to the designated construction area for the bridge. The foundation should already be in place. With your help, we'll have the thing finished in no time. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to submit additional materials.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Sam, looks like you found the site. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to submit additional materials.
耶，乔乔。感动的枪。
Bravo, Sam. That bridge will make life easier for a lot of people. You can be sure that every traveler and porter who passes that way will put it to good use. Keep an eye out for other spots that could do with another well-placed bridge.
哦，还有可爱的酒杯。啊，很棒。看一下信件。所以他是退休的送货员就对了。哎，真是不行。对，算就是你提供材料，然后他用那些材料来做3D 列印。对，可以这样说，它是智慧表，可是其实根本就是手套一样。所以就是很多玩这个游戏的都说，就是其实你可以说里面也算是一种反思，现在我们这种使用智慧型物体的智慧型装置的那种思考，真的这么的智慧吗？还是只是被手铐铐住而已？有攀爬柱，所以应该可以从这边爬。啊
！Eyes open, dumbass. That's right.
看到啊，那个BB 的压力 ，BB 那个黄条在增加上去，他就跟我，然后到盘就会跟我说，哎，好，走上去，继续走。有攀爬柱。 多金属哦。看一下，之后要送到发电局、发电基地。
Looks like you can access.
就是要中继站，然后配送中心，所以是回程的时候可以用这一个，顺便帮忙把那些东西送回去。好，把它放进这里了。有人要回城就可以拿。呀，就上下晃这个你懂的。这个，我觉得这个游戏唯一小小的缺点，大概是我觉得它应该没有找，就是它有找部分的，就是那个什么医疗相关的，可能有一点点的顾问啊，可是我觉得他没有完全的理顾问讲什么的感觉，我的感觉了。那好像是晶片，好像看到283，那应该是晶片，不是医疗物资，好吧？我这有点动哎。我看一下，让货物。
Looks like you've got an empty. Feel free to submit junk like that to Bridges. You might not have a use for it.
好吧，这个已经用掉了。试一下。有太好的东西。又来了。没错。反方向。 好，看那个还会帮我干。
BG territory. The Death Stranding's to blame for all of this. The gazers, the fall of America, everything. It warped the world beyond recognition. Humanity had to scramble like rats fleeing a sinking ship. But there's nowhere else to go. There's no future living like this. If we're to survive, we need to find another way. A way to overcome the BTs, the Death Stranding, the whole damn mess.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. With this unit, we should be able to power the distro center via the chiral network. Other places too, if it works. Here's hoping the UCA can put our electricity to good use. Mind if I have a look? Incredible. How'd you get this here? You fly? All we need now is a connection to the...
哦，对，在连线的时候，这个手把会往震动，就感觉到好像做了什么很重要的事情，我全身都在震动。
Network bandwidth is a limited resource, and every structure you build consumes it. However, as you increase your connection level, the bandwidth available to you will increase as well.
About time we did our part. Thanks again. You know, I heard the rest of your team was wiped out. Makes what you're doing all the more incredible. You're a one-man expedition. I hope Amelie's doing as well as you. Wonder if she made it to Edgenot City yet. It was her that put us in charge of the wind farm. I was with the group bringing up the rear while Amelie led the way. I've never met her in person, but it was an honor to travel with her all the same. When you see her, feel free to tell her I said so, huh?
Sam, got a moment? I ran an experiment with your blood. It seems you were onto something. After dispersing an aerosolized sample of your blood in BT territory, we observed reduced activity. While this is hardly definitive as we have no other repatriates to whom we can turn for additional testing, it does suggest that the bodily fluids of repatriates are repellent to BTs. Mama had the idea of developing a weapon to test this theory. The prototype should be ready soon, and when it is, we'd like you to test it.
Sam, this is the perfect opportunity. We've almost got the whole region on the chiral network. All that's left is Port Knot City. Return to Capital Knot City so you can pick up relief supplies for Port Knot. By the time you arrive, we can give you the completed prototype in person. One other thing. It's not very often porters get out to that wind farm. While you're there, you should pick up any outstanding orders. No sense coming all the way back here empty-handed if there's work to be done. Have a look at that delivery terminal.
真的是工具人哎！
New order available.
Hey, great work. That wind farm you've brought into the network is essential for our continued expansion. By way of reward, I've added a little something to your
还好
PCC.
吗？
Generators recharge the batteries of all nearby devices. That includes machines, bikes, and other battery-powered vehicles.
真的是快乐工具人，游戏也要玩工具人类型的，哀怨哀怨。哎 ，BB 的，哦，那个是没有，还没有升到最高级。先把胶，这个我太重了啦，这个30公斤太重。 把这个送过去，这个拖在这边。
Congrats, Sam. You're cleared to take on open orders. While they're not as high prep, if you're already heading a certain way and you have room to spare, it couldn't hurt to do a little more, right? Just because they're not mission critical doesn't mean they're not important to someone. So why not do a good deed or two?
我发现我认识好像真的蛮多很会喝酒的。
That's a request for material transport. By helping a facility replenish its stores, you'll gain access to a greater share of the materials on site. Give, and you shall receive.
好吧，可是觉得还是不弱了啦，就是至少可以说出那一句，就是这没有很多啦，我觉得就是蛮厉害的人。我觉得不会让自己喝醉很重要。虽然没有刚刚中，可是感觉东西比较多。
I can't thank you enough. I really can't.
这里有越左桥。
Weapons restrictions lifted.
看那些，这个真的就是真人在这边建的东西啊。
This one's for you. 我走桥。
Anybody hear me? Hey!
印象中下面就是立体区了，所以躲桥这个比较轻松一些。哎呦
There we go.
Nó buồn cái gì? 嗯，啊，膝盖的话，我自己是觉得，可能他死而复活吧。真的膝盖，其实那个4A 的时候就死掉一次，复活一次就好了，相当不负责任的说法。看已经把我的奶酒喝完了，不知道我喝多久。我奶酒喝完，现在在开了啤酒去看。 在背上背着，哈哈哈。
This looks like the way to go.
OK 的 OK 的，有机会也给你一点酒好了。现在目前身上背了100多公斤，超重的。没错。这河流超漂亮的，虽然一定程度的远距离看真的很像那个，我觉得它油的那种质感还是比较重的。嗨，这个其实是投影，这其实是头顶，因为 level 高到一定程度之后的那个建筑是可以放投影的。
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain on until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
还是没电，所以我们要装一个。
Hey Sam, you could probably get that bike running again if you charged it with a generator. Why not give it a try?
Construction complete.
看都是无线充电哦，那电会超快的。好，先回去，先回去。
Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain on until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
那我好像可以骑车
All
进
clear.
来。
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Too close.
Weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Safe travels. All weapons will remain on until departure. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
哦，找到中继站，好吧。那我就先完成任务就好，然后中继站等下开启程，摩托车开过去。
The legend returns. How you doing, Sam? Delivery's in damn fine shape.
第4个
Sam, if you're up for it, you should head over to the distro center out west of Capital Knot and take on an order bound for the city. A hardworking porter could earn himself an extra reward. Check the terminal at the distro center to see what's available.
好。不是，你要我冲去缪尔驴人那边？林老师好啦，一步一步来吧。好烦哦，这个等一下回程应该回程啦，回程后再拿这一把啊，两个任务。石油会可以哈。
We're issuing you a maser gun. This close-range, non-lethal weapon incapacitates hostiles with a powerful electrical burst. Bear in mind that it requires battery power to function. You should visit the firing range to familiarize yourself with it. Use the terminal to head to the range whenever you like.
这样安全一点。OK， 好。27，所以要换。好了，我再装一个多一个。好。
Order assigned.
好，前往靶场看一下好了。哈哈，对啊，还好现在可以塞在摩托车上面了。 都试试看吧。玩过没有玩过打法？会不会打呢？你看蓝的啦。可以都可以打。这个不行。哦，了解。刚那个要打。那全部打完了。这个打夜死的什么东西啦？哈哈哈！哦，这个又打，这个又有战术哦，好吧？不要。我要去找 BB 我要去找 BB 聊天。哦 ，Red 是幼稚园国小那时候那种英语班的时候取的名字，然后 Mori 当然是劳利啦。然后因为有时候 Mori 没办法注册，因为有些也会用 Mori， 对，所以这是 Mori Bread 混在一起，就这个比较不容易跟人重复。
Good morning, Sam.
看一下那个信。 哦，对，因为刚刚 BB 其实压力到一半了，其实，也是。等一下，这个不是刚刚被嫌弃说这都没什么在送货打混摸鱼的那一只啊？为什么说的一副好像超伟大的样子？对，这个有趣，因为那个浪打是站立时空的，就是一个游戏的那个该怎么说？一个游戏的标志，对，所以就是之后会有一系列，就是人家要你从浪打然后做事情这样子，对，就是要你拿回一些东西，然后会有额外的奖励给你这样子。好，看一下有没有新的可以用的东西，好像没有，好像没有，好吧。那我们就离开吧，休息一下。1点了，好像有点晚了。好，好了，那我们今天先到这边好了。我们今天先到这边。对，真的是什么地方都要我用。啊，一点有点晚了，没关系，但不要太晚，喝酒不要太晚醉。今天先到这边好了。
Sam, I see you've decided to take on several orders at once. If you're not sure how you want to handle them, open your itinerary via your cufflinks. There you can sort your active orders by distance from your current position. Should help you plan an efficient route.
这个应该优先了，然后这个回收，可以耶，这个好，顺便一起，好，好，我们都出去了。没错，Google Map 强大的 Google Map。诶，那外面还好强哦。
Someone's happy.
诶，哦，离开占据。好，那我们就今天先到这边好了，不然太晚了。没注意到，应该就是要离开占据。好，懒懒的，好吧。